welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to proceed with remaining question and answer related to Agile Coach. If you are preparing for this role, then go ahead and learn from these videos, this playlist, this season, right? So we are going to discuss everything related to Agile Coach. Just crack the interviews, none other than these questions you are going to face in any interview. So this is my bet, right? So this is Samisha Desai, your Agile Coach and mentor who is really helping out to crack these interviews in simple manners, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and discuss the remaining question and answer upcoming for this video. So question number 77. How do you ensure your decisions are data informed but still people centered? If they ask like these questions, then I have prepared the answer for you. You can mold it according to your experience. No issues, right? So let's see which answer, what exactly answer I have prepared for you. So I prepared like I balance both by using metrics as conversation starters, not judgment tools. For example, when team velocity dropped, instead of questioning productivity, I explored causes with the team. It turned out they were refactoring legacy code. Data gave directions and empathy brought insights. So, as an agile coach, I always remind teams that measures to improve, not to control. Effective leadership, of course, lies at the intersection of the logic and the humanity. That which I am thinking. So I'm taking the decisions on the basis of this. So data driven decisions are always trying to track it, right? Yeah, you can end up the answer with your good and the best comments or something, right? Yeah. Then the next question, describe a time when you had to adapt your approach quickly to a new situation. When the pandemic hit, a consulting project I was leading had to shift overnight from in person workshops to remote facilitation. So initially, engagement was dropped. So I quickly redesigned the workshops using mirror virtual breakout rooms and time box engineers, right? So to keep teams active, so within a month, participation and outcomes match our earlier outside levels. So they taught me the adaptability is not just about the tools, it's about the reimagined connections in a new context. Getting my point? This is a rare question. If someone will ask you in third or fourth round if they are taking, okay, otherwise this question you are not going to face in each and every interview, but this answer you can mold it according to yourself and your experience and use anywhere, right? Yeah. So the next question, how do you make sure you continue to grow and stay effective as an agile coach? Yes, continuous learning is non-negotiable in this role. So I invest in certifications, community events, and peer coaching. So early quarter, I set learning OKRs such as exploring new scaling frameworks or a psychological safety models. So I also documented lessons from each engagement and use the feedbacks as well. Retrospectives for my own improvements. Growth for me is really cyclical, that learn, apply, reflect, and then refine. So that this mindset keeps me relevant and grounded. That's it. It's a simple, right? We have used the simple terms here, so just keep your answer as simple as and just short, okay. Then next question, tell me about the time when you had to make an unpopular decision. So I once recommended reducing a sprint velocity targets after observing burnout pattern in a team. So it was unpopular with management who that equated right high velocity with success. So I presented the data showing the correlation between the burnout, defect rates, and the attrition. After 3 sprints, quality improved and attrition dropped as well. So the same leader later appreciated the long-term benefits. So as a coach, I have learned that popularity follows credibility. So do what's right for the people, and the performance will follow as well. Okay. Yes. Tell me about a time when you had to influence without authority. So, in one of my engagement, I was coaching cross-functional teams, but I had no formal reporting authority. So, the QA lead resisted automation adoption, fearing it would reduce manual testing rules as well. So, I used the data storytelling, showing defects, trains, and the time lost in regression cycles. So then I invited her to co-lead an automation pilot. Once she saw faster feedback and fewer defects, she became a strong advocate. The key was empathy, transparency, and the shared ownership. True influence is on through the trust, not the title, which I have learned. Right? Yeah. So the next question, describe a time when communication made a measurable difference in a project success. So during safe transformation, communication between the product and the development team was key. Okay, so priority shifted mid-sprint. So I introduced a single information radiator and bi-weekly stakeholder syncs to align their expectations as well. So this reduced the scope churn by 40%, improved the delivery predictability as well. So that's experience reframe that clarity is campaign, right? Consistent communication eliminates more delivery friction. So this is all about which we have almost discussed the 6 questions in this today's videos. Just go through it one by one and reframe, mold it as per your experience and the thinking, and just prepare yourself to face these interviews. Okay, and definitely you will crack all the interviews. Best of luck, and just be with me, share and subscribe my channel with your colleagues, friends, and thank you.